Welcome to today's story. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video. It really helps our channel grow and reach more English learners like you. This story is not only interesting but also teaches an important life lesson. So, listen carefully, maybe even more than once. That way, you'll understand better, improve your vocabulary, and enjoy the story more each time. At the end, I'll give you a list of useful words from the story. Try to remember them and use them in your own speaking and writing. Learning English takes time, but with stories like this, it can also be fun and inspiring. So get comfortable, open your ears, and let's begin. It was a sunny afternoon. Birds were singing, the wind was soft, and the sky was a perfect blue. Leo, a 13-year-old boy, was walking through the city park. He loved going there after school. It was quiet, green, and full of interesting people. Sometimes he would read a book, draw in his notebook, or just sit and watch the world go by. That day felt like any other. He had his backpack on, headphones in, and a big chocolate cookie in his hand, his favorite. Children were laughing near the playground. Dogs were running after balls, and the sound of a fountain nearby made everything feel calm and peaceful. Leo walked slowly, enjoying the warm sun on his face. He passed the bench near the old oak tree, the one he always liked. But this time, something was different. On the bench, right in the middle, was a phone. A real phone. It was black, shiny, and clearly not old. No one was sitting there. No one was looking for it. He stopped, looked around. Did someone forget it? He thought. Maybe they just went to get something, or maybe it's a trick. His heart beat a little faster. He felt nervous, but also curious. Leo looked at the phone again. It was just sitting there, silent, like it was waiting for someone, or maybe for him. Leo looked left, then right. Still no one. He slowly stepped closer to the bench. The phone didn't move? Of course not. But somehow it felt important. Carefully he reached out and picked it up. It was warm. Maybe someone had just left it a few minutes ago. The screen was black, so he tapped it once. The screen lit up. No password. That was strange. Most phones had codes or Face ID, but not this one. He saw the wallpaper, a photo of a smiling little girl and a dog. Leo whispered. Maybe this is her dad's phone? He didn't want to be rude, so he didn't open any apps or photos. But suddenly, buzz. The phone vibrated in his hand. A message appeared. Hey, Dad, are you coming soon? We're waiting by the fountain. Leo's eyes opened wide. The fountain? That's just behind me, he said aloud. He turned around quickly. There were a few people sitting near the fountain. Some kids, a woman reading, an older man feeding birds. But no one seemed to be looking for a phone. Now Leo was unsure. Should I wait here? Should I walk to the fountain? Should I leave it on the bench? He felt the phone in his hand again. It wasn't just an object anymore. It was someone's connection to their family, to their life. And now Leo had to decide what to do. Leo stood still, holding the phone tightly. His heart was beating a little faster now. He looked again at the message on the screen. We are waiting by the fountain. The words felt important, like a small mission, but still, he wasn't sure what to do. What if I give it to the wrong person, he thought. What if someone says it's theirs but it's not? He had seen stories like that online, people pretending, people lying. He sat down on the bench for a moment thinking, I could take it home, but that feels wrong. I could give it to a security guard, but what if they don't try to find the owner? Leo looked around again. The park was peaceful. but now his mind was busy, full of questions, full of choices. Suddenly, the phone buzzed again. Another message appeared. "We're still waiting. Are you close?" Leo stood up. This was real. Someone was expecting someone else, and they were probably worried. He didn't want to waste more time. "Okay," he said out loud. "I'm going." He turned and began walking toward the fountain, holding the phone in front of him, like a sign. "Maybe they'll recognize it," he whispered. As he walked, he felt something new inside, a mix of nervous energy and a little bit of courage. He didn't know what would happen next, but he knew one thing. He wanted to do the right thing. Leo walked carefully toward the fountain, his eyes scanning every face. He saw a group of kids playing with a ball, a woman pushing a baby stroller, and two teenagers laughing at something on their phones. But no one looked like they were missing anything. He sat on the edge of the fountain and waited for a moment. Should he hold up the phone? Should he ask someone? Just then a small voice called out, "Daddy?" Leo turned his head. A little girl, the same girl from the phone's wallpaper, was standing a few meters away. She looked worried. Right behind her, a man came rushing over, looking around, patting his pockets. He looked nervous and out of breath. "I lost my phone," he said to himself. "Where is it?" Leo stood up, holding out the phone. "Is this yours?" he asked, a little shy. The man looked at the phone, then at Leo, then at the screen. His eyes grew wide. Yes, that's mine." "Oh wow, thank you." The little girl smiled too. "That's my daddy's phone," she said proudly. Leo smiled back. "I found it on the bench. I saw the message and came here." The man looked truly grateful. "You're a good kid," he said. "Most people would just leave it. Or worse." Leo shrugged, feeling a bit shy. "I just thought maybe I can help." The man nodded. "You did more than help. You saved my day." They shook hands, and for a moment Leo felt something special. Not just because he returned the phone, but because he did the right thing, even when it was hard. Leo walked home that evening with a smile on his face. The sun was setting, painting the sky with soft orange and pink colors. The day had started like any other, but it ended with something different, something meaningful. He didn't get a reward. He didn't want one, but the feeling he had, that warm, proud feeling in his chest, was better than any prize. He helped someone, he made a difference, and that made him feel bigger somehow. When he got home, his mom noticed right away. "You look happy," she said. Leo nodded. "I did something good today," he answered simply. She smiled. "That's the best kind of day." Later that night, as Leo lay in bed, he thought about the man and the little girl. He hoped they were okay, that they got home safely. He also thought about the choice he made, to take action, to care, to be brave. Sometimes doing the right thing isn't easy. Sometimes it takes courage, or time, or just paying attention, but in the end, it matters. Leo closed his eyes, and before falling asleep, he whispered to himself, "One good choice can change someone's day, maybe even their life." And in that quiet moment, Leo knew something very true. A good deed never goes unnoticed. Thanks for listening to the story. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something useful today. Remember, even small actions can make a big difference, both in life and in language learning. Keep practicing, keep listening, and most importantly, believe in yourself. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more easy English stories. It really supports the channel and helps us create even better content for you. And now, here are 10 interesting words from the story. Try to remember them. Bench, a long seat in a park. Buzz, the sound a phone makes when it vibrates. Nervous, feeling worried or unsure. Wallpaper, the background image on a phone shy, quiet or not very confident. Notice, to see or pay attention to something. Whisper, to speak very softly, carefully, doing something with attention. Proud, feeling good about something you did. Courage, being brave even when it's hard. Come back anytime for more stories. And remember, learning English is a journey. You're doing great. Keep going.